Hey guys, this is Code Red 48, and this is the Turbo Cup Series. We're racing today here at Charlotte. The last race of round 2 of a chase. On pole is the 7, the 17 is right behind him, the 77 is third, then the 20, 02, 9, 23, 45, 27, 86, 10, and 4. That's your top 12 or so. There are 12 guys fighting for 8 chase spots. So far, the 17 and 77 are both locked in the next round, so really it's just 10 guys fighting for 6 chase spots today. We'll be doing 60 laps, so they'll have a lot of time to figure out who's going to be in, who's going to be out. 7 will lead them to a stripe, and we are green here at Charlotte. Going down to 1, the 7 has a slight advantage of 3 wide right behind. They're already racing very aggressively, trying to get into the clean air. Track position means a lot here. Not as much as some other tracks, but still, it's useful. Three wide for second place. The 17 has the edge on the outside lane right now. I predict that we'll see a lot of 3-wide racing on the restarts, but I'm not so sure if we'll see much of it as the laps go on. Once the tires start wearing out, I don't think they can do 3-wide too well. '17 looking just a nose low on 7 there. Can't quite make the pass. Oh, wrecking the back. Trouble in the back of the pack. Yellow flag will come out. We'll watch the race back to the line. Side by side for the lead. 7 to 17. The 7 will yield, giving the 17 the spot. Oh, the 02 was into a wall. More wrecking almost. The 5 through the infield, so is the 21 it looks like. They come back onto a track, make contact. 29 spinning. 21, 29 around. Oh, and a big pile up under yellow. A lot of cars involved. The 24, the 8, they're both in the chase. The 48's in the chase. May not be for long. He has a lot of rear end damage. Somebody on his roof, the 01 car. Let's go investigate what happened first there. Big incident. Big incident after the yellow flag has come out. So I'll start with a 29-21. Actually, not well. It started way back here with a 5 and 21. The 5 gets tight off a 4, gets into a 21. They go for a ride through the infield. Then the yellow flag's out at this point. The 21 merges back onto the track, hits a 29, stacks up the whole field, and some of the guys in the back just can't get slowed down in time. Now let's take another look at the 01. You can see the field just gets stacked up, and then the people in the back just didn't quite give a message. And the 48 has a lot of damage. I'd be concerned about him. The 48 came to the race 8 points behind the cutoff, and he has a lot of rear end damage. He's going to have to be able to keep his car out on track to have a shot at a chase. The 8 car came to the race with a 2-point advantage over the bubble, and he has a lot of hood damage. His day might be done too. The 24 car, and looks like he may have been involved a little bit, but he looks okay. The 99-49 are both chase drivers, but they look okay. Let's watch a race down pit road now. The 17 pits, the 7, 23, and 77 all stay out. A few of the guys that weren't involved in the wreck decide to pit anyway on lap 5. That'll be interesting to see if the pit strategies play out. A fuel run here is about 28 laps. So, pitting now means that these guys will be able to make it on one more stop. The 17, obviously, the first one off the pit road. They're all just taking a splash of fuel. That's it. And we're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we'll review all of the cars that are involved in the incident. And actually, before we go, let's review the first incident that happened. Let's see if we can find it. Vincent, we need to review the incident that actually brought out the yellow to begin with. It all happened in turn 2 somewhere. I'd assume it's this 3 wide action here. It started it. It was. So it's just 97 and 38 getting turned into a wall. Or 97 into a wall, and 38 bounces off. Yeah, so we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we'll review all the cars that withdrew from the race. We're back here at Charlotte. There are only 32 cars left on track, but 43, 6, 32, 01, 1, 12, 8, and 30 all retired from the race. The 8 car was a chase driver. He will fall out of the chase. The 48 car got some pretty major rear end damage, but he's still on the track. He's running 27th right now. And let's just take a moment to review the chase standings that were going into this race. The 77 and 17 were both locked into the next round because they won already this round. So that leaves the 02. The 02 came to the race 24 points ahead of the cutoff. So, especially with this most recent wreck, it'd be pretty hard for him to fall out. He would need a wreck, like, with the next, or he'd need a wreck in the next caution, basically, to get knocked out of chase. The 49, same situation, came to the race with a 21-point advantage. The 86 came to the race with a 16-point advantage. So he's pretty comfortable, but he just needs to not wreck. The 8 came to the race with a 2-point advantage. He will not advance to the next round. The 45 also came to the race with a 2-point advantage. The 99 came to the race literally on the bubble. The 4 car came into the race 1 point behind the 99. The 48 came into the race 8 points behind the 99. And then the 24 came into the race 22 points behind the 99. So 24 essentially needs a win. And the 0 came to the race 48 points behind the 99. So the 0, like, literally the only way he can make it to the next round is if he wins. So realistically, there's about 4 guys fighting for 3 or 4 spots, or 2 or 3 spots now. The guys to keep your eye on are the 45, 99, 4, and 48. 2 of those guys, will miss a chase, most likely. Seeing a lot of aggressive racing already. The 23 is in second place, 3 wide right behind them though. The 3 wide racing is what caused both of the wrecks we had earlier. It looks like now they're mostly double wide. And the 21 car is off a pace. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Still green. Oh, not anymore though. Yellow flag will come out. The 22, 18 drives into him. The 2 involved, 97 involved. Lots of hard hits on the front straightaway. 22 will not make it to the stripe. We'll watch the race back to the line. Actually, they're going to all just slow down and pace speed. Let's take a look at what happened. As far as I know, no chase drivers were involved. No chase drivers were harmed in making that caution. So 22 just comes up on the 15 there. 24 car, what a nice dodge. He bounces into a wall a little bit, but he keeps his chase hopes alive. And the 18 hit the 22 very hard. Let's go on board with him. Another hard impact into the outside wall. Same thing for 2. Let's go on board with him. So the yellow flag will come out. Let's see if anybody decided to go down pit road. I think most of the guys who didn't pit on the first yellow might come down. The 7 will lead them down. The 23 will also come down. Looks like there may be some confusion with the pacing. The 17 will stay out. And the 17 looks like he may be the only one that stays out. Everybody else comes down pit road. The 31 stays out. The 21 stays out. The 2 car will obviously come down pit road. So we'll watch a race off of pit road. I think the 21's a lap down. Yeah, the 21 is a lap down. Which means that whoever wins the race off the pit road will restart in 3rd place. And the 7 wins the race off the pit road by a long shot. The 10, 9, 77, 4, 23, neck and neck. And 49, 20, 99, 5, 0, 27, 83, 86, 25, 88, 02, 45. 29, 9, 16, 48, 15, 38, and the last one off the pit road will be the 24. We're going to go to commercial break. We're back getting ready to go green. The 18, 97, and 22 all retired. The 21 got caught a lap down by making a green flag pit stop somewhere in that little short run we just did. But 2 cars still on the track. He is involved. The 17 and the 31 both have about 5 laps less fuel than everybody else, but they're out front. That could be one thing to watch. The 17 and 31 are also still on the same tires that they started the race with. Green flag in the 21 seems to be much slower than the cars around him. It's going to be a challenge for these guys to get around the 21. Seven will dive low. He's looking to get around 21. Actually, if 7's going to go to pit road under green, that's going to check up the field. Car's driving through a grass 23 car up into the wall in the dog leg. And the tri-oval. Whatever. That sacked up the field a lot. 7 kind of just dove off into pit road without warning. Has to be an unscheduled pit stop. I can't really see the strategy behind pitting now. Maybe he's afraid of another wreck happening. 17's beginning to check out. The 10 car's up to second. The 7 gets off the pit road. He'll be 1 lap down. But he has a fast car. He might be able to get his lap back the hard way at some point. The 77 will fall into line 3rd. It looks like a 19-4. 49 around 5th. 31's falling all the way to 6th. The 20 car in 7th. Then the 27 and 4. 86-02. 99 getting shot up the hill. The 0 right next to him. The 25, 16, 38, 45, 83, 23, 5, 24, 48. 2 teammates. The 9, 15, 29, and 2. And that's pretty much the whole field. Still seeing a lot of double wide racing back here, and there's a good handful of chase drivers back in the thick of that mess. So that's one thing to keep an eye on. 0 into a wall. '99's one of those bubble drivers. He's still in front of a 48, which is good. But he's far behind the 45 and the 4. So right now, out of those 4 we mentioned earlier, the 4 and the 45 would be in the chase. And then the 99-48 would miss it, as they run right now. This is on board for 99. You can just get an idea of how hectic the racing is in the middle of this pack here. You have guys all around you trying to crowd you, not give you any room. You have to keep your car off the wall all at the same time. It's a lot to concentrate on. And yeah, you have to always be on your toes in case anybody wrecks. And we're actually on board for 0, not 99. Up front, the 77 is starting to catch the 17 for 2nd place. The 10 car is falling all the way back to 4th, about to be 5th place. And these top 5 cars are kind of pulling away from the rest of the pack. Field's kind of spread out beyond there, and then we have the def pack back here that we were talking about. The 7 is actually caught the back of the pack here. 7's trying to get around the 99. Up front right now, the 2 guys that need a win the least, the 77 and 17, they're both 1-2. The 19 winless this season is 3rd. He's having a great run. The 49's in 4th. He's been a contender most of the season. He's having another top 5 run. The 10 car made the chase on points. He does not have a win this season. Barely made the chase on points. He got knocked out in the first round, but he's running 5th right now. Up front, the 77 going by the 17. He'll get the lead. Having 19 caught the 17 a lot there. 19's going to try to make a move, maybe. Not quite. If we go off with green flag pit stops here, it could be interesting because the 17's going to have to pit a couple laps earlier than everybody else. The fuel window to make it to the end opens up around lap 32, so they need to make it to lap 32 on this run basically. They need to make it to 32 on this run to be able to make it to the end. Oh, there's a wreck on the front stretch. Yellow's out. 77 leads across the line. Let's see who is involved. The 48 has damage. The 0 potentially. Looks like it may have been a 48 for one that got spun, and that'd be big for the chase race. Let's see what happened. It was a 48 and the 0. The 7 is. It looks like the 7 is trying to drive up through a field and cause a little stack up there. 48 and 0 made contact. Not an awful hit for a 48. I think he'll still be able to race. Just his car will be that much slower after her repairs. The 15 scraped the wall a little bit. And those green flag pit stops that we were just talking about won't be a thing anymore. So we can see if we can see everybody will come down pit road this time. They'd have to. I don't think anybody would stay out here. And yeah, so the field will come down pit road. We just jumped ahead there. But the question is, who'll be the first one off of pit road? Looks like the 19 and 10 good pit stops. The 77 is going to jump out right in front of both of them. The 20, the 49, and 17 is having a slow pit stop. He need to get more fuel in the car. That's why. 25, 31, 38, 86, 02, 5, 16, 45, 83, 99, 2, 9, 21, 18, 27, 7, 0, 24. The 7's a lap down. 29, 23. And then it looks like the 4 and the 15 in the back. The 48 is still on track. He's 1 lap down, though. That'll really hurt his chances. He's going to need to get that lap back the hard way. And with his damaged car, I'm not sure if he'll be able to do that. He's going to need a super quick caution on this restart. We're going to go to commercial break. We're back at Charlotte. The 77 leads. The 48, 21, 7 are all lap down cars going to try to get their lap back on this restart. Going into the race with 5 bubble drivers over 8, 45, 99, 4, and 48. The 8 has already wrecked out of the race. The 48 is stuck a lap down. So the 45, 99, 4 looks like they'll be the 3 drivers contending for the 2 chase spots. It's still possible for 48 to get his lap back and race his way back into the field, though. I would not count 48 out quite yet. He's going to need a super quick caution here, though, before 77 gets around him. '77's going to look low, and 48 will be put a lap down. So he's going to have to try better next yellow, if there is another yellow, to get his lap back. '77's pulling away a little bit. The 19's worked his way up to second. And then 3 lap down cars of 48, 21, 7 are all blocking the track. Out in the back of the pack, the 4 and the 24, 2 chase drivers are hanging out back here. The 0 is a chase driver. Oh, trouble! 49 into a wall. A lot of guys scrambling through the infield. Watch out, 86 could be coming back up in front of the track. Everything works out. That was a scary moment for a lot of those guys. The 48's just holding up these guys, causing a bunch up. The 49 got into a wall on the front stretch quite a bit. I don't know how much damage he got, if he got a lot or a little. Look at this 3-wide racing on the front straightaway. This is a recipe for disaster. 77 continues to lead. He has a 9/10 lead over a 19 and just under a second lead over a 17. But O2 and the 20 were rubbing going into that corner. The O2 needs to watch himself and make sure he doesn't get wrecked, because that would put his chase hopes in jeopardy. The 45's one of the bubble drivers. He's hanging out way back here in the pack. It's the last place I'd want to be, because a wreck could happen right in front of you at any moment. We'll return to a battle for the lead. The 19 has gotten by the 17, but he's still behind 77. The 7's actually gotten his lap back the hard way. He's passed everybody. So if we get another yellow, the 7 will be able to go back to the lead lap and then work his way through the field. And the way they're racing right now, I think we are going to get another yellow. As for 4 car, it looks like you might be pulling to the side a little bit. 4 car is off the pace. Something may be going wrong on the 4 car. Actually, it looks okay. It looks like he was riding the apron, or like riding on the white line, like kind of slowly in turn 1 too. Thought something might have been wrong with him. He looks okay. The 4 car and the 45 are 2 bubble drivers. The 4 car needs to finish 3 spots ahead of the 45. To tie the 45 in points. And the 99 was in between them, entering the race, in between them in points. And 77's put the 7 a lap down again. I can't find the 99. Oh, 99's right there. So 99, 45, and 4 are all the cars battling to get into the chase at this point. And the 48, but 48's a lap down. So the 99 needs to finish 2 spots ahead of a 45 to be ahead of a 45 in points. The 4 needs to finish 3 spots ahead of a 45. Alright, the 99 needs to finish 3 spots ahead of a 45. The 4 car needs to finish 4 spots ahead of a 45. And the 48 needs to finish 11 spots ahead of a 45 to be ahead of a 45 in points. Two of those guys will make the chase. So, out of the 4, 45, 99, 48, 2 of those guys will make the chase. Right now, the chances are looking pretty slim for the 48. So that means out of the 99, 4, and 45, one of those guys will be sent home most likely, unless we have another wreck up front with some chase contenders. Or if a 24 and a 0 could win the race, and that would steal the one chase spot away, leaving only 1 spot open for points out of those 3. We're closing in on 20 laps to go. The 77 leads, the 7's a lap down, the 17 second, and the 86 is third. 19 is fourth, at 25. We haven't seen him much all year. He's 5th place. 49 6th, then the 9, then the 83, the 23, 27 20, 24, 16 10, 15 45, 29 0, 38, 99 02 side by side, 2 chase drivers, 48 right behind them, then the 31 4 5 and 21 and 2, and 88 off the pace behind the field. So far, a fast lap of the race has been at 27.56 by the 7 car. The 86 is around 27.5 as well. Then the 77, 77. A lot of people have ran 27.7s. 12 cars have ran in the 27-second bracket. The slowest lap all race has been by the 43, 28.7. That's the slowest, fastest lap. And the 15's way off the pace on front straightaway. Don't know exactly what happened. Oh, trouble! 31 gets turned around on the back straightaway. Will that bring out a yellow? No, it will not. Still green. Bad luck for the 31 car. But the 31 car was not in front of... The 31 car was off to the side, not an immediate danger to anybody, so there's no need for a yellow. 3 wide racing now. If I were 49, I'd just back off and let them have position, let them race hard. 49 is going to make the chase almost no matter what at this point. The only possible way you could get knocked out is if he gets wrecked. So I'd be super conservative if I was him. So just a reminder, as I run right now, the chase drivers would be 17, 7, 02, 49, 86. Then, the 45, 99, and 4 will all make the chase. And the 48, as he runs, will be a first car to miss the chase. So 48 really needs to get his act together. So, as they run right now, the 45, 99, and 4 will all make the chase. Because the 8 car was in the chase, but he wrecked out, which will give one more spot for somebody else to take it. 99 down pit road. 99 down pit road again. He's a chase driver. So this for now will temporarily put the 48 in the chase as they run. And I'm not sure what his problem is. He's having a super long pit stop, it looks like. Maybe he got wrecked or something. 88 down pit road under green. And this could actually knock the 99 out of the chase. The sudden turn of events here. 99's still on pit road. Looks like he might lose multiple laps. A shocking turn of events. Just as I thought everything was starting to settle down, the chase picture was starting to become clear. Like an Etch-a-Sketch, everything just got shaken up. Now you don't know what's going to happen. 99 2 laps down. 48's only 1 lap down. A 48 needs to finish 8 spots ahead of a 99. Right now, 48's only 2 spots ahead of a 99. So 48's still going to need to gain spots. Battle for the lead is starting to heat up even more. Oh, 17-7! Or 17-77, both go into a wall. They put each other into a wall, still green. 99's going to come charging in, try to get second place. 77 and 17 might both have damage from that. I think they do. The 7 car's a lap down, remember. So really it's just a 4-car battle up here. 17 has the spot as of right now. These guys will need to make green flag pit stops before too much longer. And the 99 is still on pit road. He's not losing any more spots because he's already in last place out of all the cars still on the track. But still, that's a... I'm not really sure what happened to him. We have to go try to figure that out at some point. When they cross the line, it'll be 11 laps to go. The 17 is the leader. He's about to put the 31 1 lap down. Oh, contact potentially. 17's able to go low and get around 31. '99 is 5 laps down right now. But everybody else behind him on the track is retired from the race, so he can stay on pit road for the rest of the race if he wants. He's not going to lose any more spots. '77 and 17 have been leading much of the day. They both have some damage from hitting the wall earlier. Will they be able to battle with each other, or will the 17 just pull away? Don't forget about the 86 car either. The 86 car has been lurking in 3rd and 4th place for much of this run. Can he finally be able to kick into overdrive? 19 hardened to a wall. He's going to fall off, leaving it just a 3-car battle. The 99 still on pit road. This car is jacked up. And probably more ways than one. Just fly through a field real quick. Not a lot of battling. The 24 and the 20 side by side, and then back here the 16, 49 were side by side. Unless these guys were saving fuel, they will have to pit again. So it could be a fuel mileage race, and the last time it was a fuel mileage race was Sonoma last week, and the 77 ended up winning. So I wouldn't underestimate the 77's power to be able to hold the lead the whole time and pit and save fuel at the same time. It looks like the 17 may be coming down this time by. He will be. So that means the 77 will inherit the lead. 77 first one down pit road. We'll watch the battle for the lead continue. 77 is the leader as of right now. The 86 is right behind him. And a lot of guys coming down pit road, actually. Quite a few of them. And it looks like the 77 will dive down this time. Which means the 7 will be able to go around in the outside lane. 86 is going to come down. 19 is going to come down. 31 coming down. 88 is a lap down. The 20 may lead a lap. No, 20 is coming down. The 45 is going to get out and lead a lap. That'll be one extra valuable point for the chase picture. Not that it matters too much, because I think he's pretty much in. Pit road's going to be a busy place. 99 still on pit road. The 48 just needs to find a way to pick up like 5 or 6 spots somehow, which I'm not sure how he's going to do that because he's a lap behind everybody. I think the 77 or the 17 is going to cycle around and be the leader. Nobody's on the same straightaway as him. Actually, the 77 and the 5 get out in front. But 17 will be able to just gas it around on the track. He's already up to speed. The 86, can he get up to speed in front of the 17? He will. The 86 and the 15 are both in front of 17. 17 gets around the 15. I'm not sure if the 15's a lap down or if he's in second place. 17 scrapes the wall a little bit. And the 15 is a lap down, so that means the 86 is the leader after he cycled through pit stops, and 17 is in second place, and the 15 car is just a lap down car getting in the way of the 17 right now. 31 car blocking the low lane, 15 blocking the high lane, two Clint Spillman Racing teammates blocking the way for a 17 car in the closing laps. The field's mostly spread out. The 48 has not gained any positions since we last checked in. This 15 will yield his position, and now we have a battle for the lead brewing with coming to 3 laps to go. The 17 to 86, 1-2 here at Charlotte. These guys have the 2 most wins out of anybody in Turbo Cup Series this season. One of these 2 will most likely add to their win total tonight. Coming to 2 laps to go. Side by side down the back straightaway. If the 86 has a run, he's going to be able to slam the door on 17 going into 3. 86, if 86 can hold the low line, I think he'll be able to keep the win. 17 going to look low here. Going down to 1, side by side once again. 86 is going to lose ground here, but he might give a run off a corner. 17 is going to be able to clear him, though, by a long shot. Coming to the white flag. 17 leads, the 86 just fell back to second. Could these lap cars have any effect on the battle to the finish? 86 is starting to catch a little bit. I don't think he'll have enough time. 86 won't drive it in all that hard. Coming off a turn 4 of a 17 will win once again this season. He'll win this time here at Charlotte, the 86 second. 45 car came down pit road right at the end. 45 finished 27, 4 laps down. Still ahead of a 99. Which is all that matters. The 48 actually gained some spots, not enough, but he made a push for it at the end. The 02, alright, well, let's go through finishing order. The 25 got 3rd place. I think, correct me if
correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's his best finish all season. Then a 77-4 for 25th at 23-6. Then a 9-24, 16, 19. 38, 29, 2, 4, 10. And then 16th, one lap down as a 15. Then a 7, rebounded all the way to 17th. 5, 0, 49, 83, 27, 48, 02, 88, 31, 45, 99, 21. And then some of the retired cars of 18, 97, 22, 30, 8, 12, 1, 01, 32, 6, and 43. Stay tuned for the chase picture. And real quick, I'm just going to go off the top of my head. I believe the chase is 77, 17, 02, 49, 86, 45, 99, and 4 after that. So 4 guys that would be eliminated were the 8, 48, 24, and 0. Both of Fudge's remaining cars are eliminated, as well as Clint's last car and Encar's last car. So the 8 chase drivers remaining, 2 of them are Code Reds, 3 of them are Sebby's, 2 of them are Austin's, and 1 of them is owned by CB Fan. We'll see you next week at Rockingham.